Hey, good to see you again.
You too, Faith. So tell me, what do you have going on today?
Yeah, so today we have a PlayStation 5 in our store. I want to talk about a common customer complaint we see. Customers often complain about either the device overheating, turning off intermittently, or even making weird noises.
Oh, that's not good. Can't stay up all night playing Baldur's Gate if it's overheating.
Yeah, I mean, I'm more of a Nintendo fan myself, but for this guy, it seems like it could be a liquid metal issue. We want to make sure that we get that taken care of right away. If we don't take care of it, could cause some pretty serious damage to the device.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So first things first, when you bring in your console, all you have to worry about is bringing in the power cable. You don't need to worry about bringing in the controllers. We have those typically in the back of house. Let's go ahead. I'm going to get started on this repair. So right now I'm taking a look, making sure that the internal components are clean. Because it has been shutting down intermittently, sometimes that just means it's dirty and it needs a simple cleaning. This is kind of more of a difficult repair. What you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna have really good screw management. I just took out the first two screws and they're both completely different sizes. So again, another great reason to bring it into our stores.
So how did you get into doing this kind of work?
Yeah, so about 5 years ago, I was playing D&D with some guys on the classroom training team for uBreakiFix. They told me that a job opening was available and I just really fell in love with repairs, and here I am 5 years later.
Is this a repair someone could DIY at home?
Not typically. For this repair, it's more advanced than a typical DIY repair would be. Definitely just come into the store and we'll take good care of you. Hey, can I get the metal opening tool? Thank you, Ken. The store elves. So this is the motherboard, and these are different thermal paste components. Once we get these components off and the main board off, we will see some of the heating components beneath it. That is squeaky. And would you believe it, we have even more screws.
So I know you play D&D. Are you a video gamer too?
Kind of a casual, yeah. I'm not playing to impress anybody. I'm playing just to kind of have fun. I like a good soundtrack. That's usually what brings me in. So games like Celeste, Hollow Knight, Night in the Woods, those are my jam because they have great soundtracks.
So what's been your favorite device to repair so far?
That is a good one. So we actually had in the store a Roomba came in. It was not docking correctly to where it needed to charge. It just was kind of like the store pet for a while as we were diagnosing it. And we finally got it to dock correctly. Cheers all around. It was a really good time. All right, so as we're lifting this out, we'll take a look here. You see that the liquid metal is here and here. Next steps are we're gonna clean it off and reapply some new liquid metal to it.
What's the most common repair you see on a PS5?
So with the PS5s, you will see that the HDMI port does have a tendency to get damaged. A big tip on that is to keep it in the same room. Some folks, they like to move their consoles from room to room. We definitely want to have one designated space for this because, you know, we might just not be as mindful as we're plugging the HDMI port in, and could cause some damage to that component there. That is a soldering repair. We see it pretty often in our stores. So we just want to make sure that we are being careful with our devices. So one of the more common ones we also see in the diagnostics field is a corrupted update. Often that'll happen if maybe your Wi-Fi cuts out while the device is updating. So you want to make sure you bring it into the store there, and we can go ahead and take care of you that way and get that update resolved so you can get back to gaming. Now that we have the liquid metal back on, what we're gonna do is we're going to pull it all back together and then start it up, make sure it's running as it should be. Just smack it. And that's it for the PlayStation 5 liquid metal replacement. Just as a reminder, keep it in a clean space. If you need help getting it cleaned regularly, bring it on into your uBreakiFix and we'll be happy to take care of you.
Visit your local uBreakiFix by Asurion store for diagnostics, repairs, and more. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips about your favorite devices.